Genesis chapter 46. So Israel gathered his entire household, all that he had, and set out for Egypt. When he reached Beersheba, he offered sacrifices to the God of his father Isaac. That night God spoke to Israel in a vision, saying, "Jacob, Jacob." "Here I am," he replied. Then God said, "I am the Creator God, the promise-keeping God of your father. You don't need to fear going down to Egypt, for there I will shelter your family from the pagan nations and make your descendants into a great nation. I will be with you and watch over your family while in Egypt, and I will bring them back again, and you will surely see Joseph with your own eyes." Then Jacob left Beersheba and took his sons with him to Egypt. They carried him, their wives, and their children in the wagons that Pharaoh had sent. Jacob and his family also took their livestock and the possessions they acquired while in Canaan, and they all went to Egypt. Jacob took his entire family to Egypt, his sons and grandsons, and his daughters and granddaughters, all his descendants. These are the names of Jacob's descendants, the sons of Israel, who went to Egypt. Reuben was Jacob's firstborn. Reuben had 4 sons, Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. Simeon had 6 sons, Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jachin, Zohar, and Shaul, who was the son of a Canaanite woman. Levi had 3 sons, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Judah had 5 sons, Onan, Shelah, Perez, and Zerah, but and Onan died in Canaan. Judah's son Perez had 2 sons, Hezron and Hamul. Issachar had 4 sons, Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron. Zebulun had 3 sons, Sered, Elon, and Jalil. These 6 sons were born to Jacob by Leah in Paddan Aram, along with his daughter Dinah. His descendants, children and grandchildren, with Leah, were 33 in all. Gad had 7 sons, Zephon, Hagi, Shuni, Esbon, Eri, Arodi, and Areli. Asher had 4 sons, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah, and their sister was Sarah. Asher's son Beriah had 2 sons, Heber and Malkiel. These were the 16 descendants born to Jacob by the surrogate Zilpah, whom Laban had given to his daughter Leah. Jacob had 2 sons with his wife Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. Joseph had 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, who were born to him while in Egypt by Asenath, daughter of Potipherah, priest of On. Benjamin had 10 sons, Bela, Becher, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Ehi, Rosh, Muppim, Huppim, and Ard. These were 14 sons and grandsons born to Jacob by Rachel. Dan had 1 son, Hushim. Naphtali had 4 sons, Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillem. These were the 7 sons and grandsons born to Jacob by the surrogate Bilhah, whom Laban had given to his daughter Rachel. Jacob's family that went with him to Egypt, which included his direct descendants, sons and unmarried daughters, not counting his sons' wives, numbered 66 persons. With Joseph's 2 sons born in Egypt, along with Joseph and Jacob himself, the total number of his family in Egypt was 70 in all. Jacob sent Judah ahead of him to meet Joseph and get directions to Goshen. When they arrived in Goshen, Joseph had his chariot prepared and went to Goshen to meet his father Israel. As soon as Joseph saw his father, he threw his arms around him and held him close, rejoicing and weeping for a long time. Israel said to Joseph, "Now I can die in peace, for I've seen for myself that you are still alive." Joseph then told his brothers and the rest of his father's household, "I will go and inform Pharaoh that you are here. I will tell him, my brothers and my father's entire household, who are living in Canaan, have come to me. The men are shepherds and tend livestock, and they have brought here with them all their flocks and herds and all they possess. When Pharaoh meets with you and asks, 'What is your occupation?' you must answer, 'We, your humble servants, have tended livestock our entire lives, just as our fathers did.' Then you will be given land in Goshen, where you can live and grow, away from the Egyptians and their pagan practices, because the Egyptians find livestock foul-smelling and repulsive."